Police!
This is where 10-year-old Sara Sharif had lived with her father, stepmother and uncle before they fled to Pakistan.
Police, hello, anyone in?
This footage shown at the Old Bailey today was first captured at 5 minutes to 3 in the morning on August 10th, 2023.
Police, hello?
Less than 10 minutes earlier, Surrey police had received a call confessing a killing in this house. The back door had been left open and there was no sign of anybody, until this officer went upstairs to the room where Sara was left. The police officer said that on the bunk bed was a white sheet, and when he pulled it back, underneath it was the body of the 10-year-old.
I physically punished my daughter and she died.
This was the call from Irfan Sharif that alerted the police. In it, he tells the operator that he killed his daughter.
I beat her up. It wasn't my intention to kill her, but I beat her up too much.
Irfan Sharif has now changed his story and denies murder. So does his wife Bainash Batul and brother Faisal Malik. But the prosecution says Sara Sharif was a victim of all three, as each point fingers at each other. For years, Bainash Batul sent her sisters messages that cast Irfan Sharif as the angry parent. In March 2020, she wrote that Sharif was always shouting and hitting the children and that the kids were driving her insane. In May 2021, she told her sister that Irfan Sharif had beaten Sara so badly she was covered in bruises. The poor girl can't walk, she said, and I really want to report him. A year later, she messaged, I can't even cover it up. He beat Sara up yesterday, and I can't send her to school on Monday looking like that. But the prosecution alleged that Bainash Batul had omitted her own part. Today, the court heard the horrific abuse that Sara Sharif experienced. The prosecution illustrated how she had been beaten with a bat, tied up, and had her hair plucked. The prosecution also alleged that to hide her marks, Sara Sharif was forced to wear a hijab. The court heard Sara's school recorded that on the 6th of June 2022, she had a bruise under her left eye. A week later, her father threatened to homeschool her, although he did not. In January 2023, Sara began wearing the hijab. Months later, on March the 10th and 28th, more bruises were noted on Sara's chin and eye. The school said a referral to social services was needed. Then in April, her father informed the school that Sara would now be educated at home and would not be returning. This 10-year-old was described as happy and sometimes sassy by a former teacher. The trial of her father, stepmother and uncle for her murder continues at the Old Bailey tomorrow.